Let's just ask if anyone else would like to bring anything up. Sita, do you have anything you'd like to bring up today? Or Nina? Or I'm just the people I can see on the screen. Sita, anyone?
Sarah, I have Virya energize the mind, and Sati is aware of the akusala and kusala. And once upon a time, Acharn explained about this gocara, the 3 gocharas. Could you explain again? Thank you. Goccara.
I think you brought up 3 topics. One is about virya, like when we say virya energizes the mind. What does that mean? And another one you brought up about sati, being aware of kusala and akusala. That's another topic of discussion. The gocharas is another one. Which one would you like to discuss first, Sita?
Yes.
They're all big topics.
Yeah, okay. Goccara. Forgotten already. Goccara.
So what is Goccara? What does Goccara mean?
Goccara, it is like preventing, guarding. The 3 types of Goccara, I have forgotten. I know that one is guarding.
Okay, let's go back to the basics. So
Yeah.
Goccara is like the object that can be understood, the object to be studied by the Buddha's understanding. He taught the gocharas that can be known, understood now. Goccara means like pasture or field, like the pasture that the cows dwell in is the Goccara. So the Goccara of understanding now is what we have heard about, like visible object now is a Goccara that can be the object of understanding. Hardness is a Goccara. People on the screen is not the Goccara because it's not a reality. And we've been talking about the habit, the accumulation of understanding, the Pakatu Upanishya, Pachya, the way that the understanding develops and accumulates and becomes a habit. There can be the habit of understanding what is visible now, or the sound that is heard now, because we've listened, we've considered, reflected a lot. There's more and more confidence that nothing is there. It's just what is visible that is seen now. It's the Goccara of understanding that can be the beginning of understanding, and the understanding, the wise reflection again and again about this object to be known. Pleasant feeling now, or unpleasant feeling. There can be the understanding of feeling. It's just a Dhamma, it doesn't belong to anyone. So it's the Goccara, the object to be understood, to be the habit of understanding again and again. So I think it's helpful to begin to consider the first Goccara first. What is to be understood? What can be the field of understanding again and again through the study of the Buddha's teachings? This is Upanishya Goccara, the same Upanishya that we've discussed. The strong, dependent condition. So the habit that accumulates understanding of what appears now. This is why we always come back to what is now, what is to be understood now. Otherwise we get lost in details and different topics, but what can be known now is Goccara. I'm sure Acharn will be glad to add more, Sita. Acharn?
We have to understand each word because it represents the truth. For example, what is ārammaṇa? Anything which citta experiences is a right. But what is the proper ārammaṇa for a particular citta, like seeing, cannot experience the other object at all. It just experiences visible object. Only that. But the citta before seeing, the citta after seeing can experience more than that. So the
Okay, thank
object
you.
of seeing is the particular object for just only seeing. That's why
Okay.
it's not any ārammaṇa, but it has to be a proper object for that particular citta. So, visible object is the gocara only
Okay.
for seeing,
Okay.
only. That's why the object to understand the truth, to be
Yeah.
enlightened, has to be only the object which is real, which
Yes.
has the characteristic like citta or cittasika or rupa, but not paññatti at all. So
Yeah.
paññatti cannot be the gocara of pañña,
Yeah.
right understanding. So it has to be the upanisya gocara, understanding the truth of that which is seen to understand the truth. It is the upanisya gocara to enlighten the truth.
Thank you.
That's why it's the gocara for Buddha and the Savaka and those who develop understanding. It has to be object satipatthana, otherwise it cannot lead to understanding the truth. So it is any reality which is true, is the object suitable, proper to develop understanding, to realize the truth of it. Otherwise, the truth cannot be realized. And it guard araka gocara. At the moment when it's there, akusala cannot get closer or near at all. And it is upanibandha gocara until that can be thinking a little more about it, little by little, until it becomes the nature. Usually we think about the sensuous object, that which is
Yeah.
seen and heard and tasted and on, all day
Yeah.
from moment to moment, from day to day, until the object is the object of satipatthana, more and more, until it's so natural. Upanibandha, nothing to be as worthy as that moment of thinking or just not forgetting the truth, that it can be studied, it can be
Okay.
learned a little more, it can be developed to the moment that it can be realized. So no doubt about the gocara, the three kinds of gocara. Is it now? Is it now? Is it now? ārammaṇa or gocara? Seeing. What
Yeah.
is seen is the gocara for seeing only the visible object.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it is gocara for anyone who develop
Yeah.
the understanding of it directly, awareness of it, until it's there. Guarding the other, reality cannot get closer, the unwholesome, and the third one, until it's become habits, so natural.
Yeah.
When it's wrong, it can be right now, not just the ārammaṇa, it can be gocara, and it can be the araka gocara, and it can be upanibandha, on and on and on, not forgetting about the truth that is there right now, to be known, to be studied, to be realized.
Thank you, Acharn. Well, thank you. It's
And
wonderful.
Peter, back to your second point. So sati arises with all kusala cittas at moments of kindness, moments of generosity. Sati arises and it is guarding from akusala at those moments. But when it is the sati that arises with understanding of realities, for example, understanding of what is seen now, the first Goccara, understanding the object that appears now, it is aware of that reality, even when
Okay.
it's intellectual understanding like now. It is awareness with that understanding. It's guarding and it is aware of that object
Okay.
appearing.
Thank you.
And when it is the second Goccara, it is the guarding that also develops more and more with understanding until it is the moment of satipatthana, upanibandha, Goccara, the binding with understanding at that moment of the object. And at those moments, sati is aware of the reality appearing directly.
Yeah, thank
So
you.
it's guarding and being aware. So sati arises with all kinds of kusala, but different degrees, and only when it is developing with understanding of realities is it aware of whatever appears, not just kusala or akusala, but seeing, visible objects, sound, whatever appears.
Yeah.
And virya, I think we discussed quite a lot about virya last week. So virya arises with all kusala and akusala cittas. At moments of attachment, virya is there. At moments of aversion, virya is there. Moments of kindness, moments of understanding, virya is there. So it's arising all the time in daily life, not with seeing, hearing, smelling, tasting, touching, and most of the other ahetuka cittas, but with all moments of kusala and akusala, virya is there. So energizing the mind, but what does it mean? But the point of understanding how often it arises is no one has energy. It's just a Dhamma that is necessary for those cittas to experience the object.
Yeah. So I was thinking because it's like the function of virya.
Yes.
So can we say it like this? It's a function?
It's a function, yes. And like now, without virya, it's impossible to discuss the Dhamma, impossible to have this conversation. And it can be weak or strong, wholesome or unwholesome. And there are different aspects like courage. I think this morning Acharn was talking about virya and courage. So we learn about virya parami. It's courage to develop the path, conditioning, hanti, more patience. So energy, courage, patience, all these dhammas develop together.
Yes, and also panya and manasikara, they're all happening at the same time, yes?
Yes, so many different dhammas arising together, especially when it's a moment of kusala. It needs at least 19 chaitasikas to arise at that moment.
It's very deep.
Yes. So what about Goccara now? Is there any Goccara now to be understood?
Yes. Now it's I forgot about it already, but
okay, so what about forgetting? Is that a reality?
Yes, it's a reality.
It's just a moment of thinking, actually. It's a moment of thinking. So there can be understanding of thinking. And at that moment, thinking is the Goccara. Thinking about forgetting. Forgetting is an idea, thinking about the weather, thinking about lunch, thinking about forgetting. But the thinking is real. So thinking can be the Goccara of understanding.
Yes, thank you.
Doubt now, ignorance now. These are all different dhammas. Each one, any of them can be the Goccara. So never mind about the forgetting. There can be understanding anytime, even at that moment of forgetting. Just different dhammas.
It's good that, thank you, Acharn reminded, and it becomes clear and it stays for a while.
And it's good to consider again and again and ask again and again. And if there's confusion again and again or doubt, it doesn't matter. They're just dhammas and they don't belong to you or anyone.
Yes, it was once upon a time, I remember, so it was good. Acharn reminded, and I learned something new added to this. To read. Thank you so much. Thank you.
And it's good that you bring up a topic each time, Sita. It's your opportunity. Yes. And just see if Acharn would like to say anything more to Sita and then Liang. Let's just see if Acharn would like to add anything more first.
I have question related to Goccara after Acharn. Thank you.
Is there Goccara now?
Yes, Ajahn, understanding. It's a lot of understanding.
A little more precise?
Yes. Thank you, Ajahn.
No. To answer the question, is there Goccara now?
Yes.
What is it? Which is Goccara now?
Answer. I was reminded that the object, the ārammaṇa understanding that the cittas experience an object, and this is a gocara.
It is a
And
particular,
understanding.
it has to be the particular object.
Okay, yes. Okay.
For example, visible object is Goccara for seeing, for sure. Only one. Seeing cannot experience other object.
Yeah.
So it's just a particular object for seeing. Seeing can experience only visible object, while the other citta can experience more than just visible object. Like the Sampadichana, the citta after seeing, and the citta before seeing, Panchatavara Vachana, experience all 5 objects, see, not just only one particular object as seeing. So for the 10 citta, it experienced its particular object, Goccara. So any reality which is different from ārammaṇa, because ārammaṇa can think about paññatti and anything which is not just only the reality. It is general ārammaṇa. But when the object of right understanding, even visible object, which is Goccara just for seeing, but when it is the Goccara of paññā, it is Upanishaya Goccara for paññā.
Okay. Thank you, Ajahn.
And it got Goccara, and it has to be habits. Thinking about it a little more, until it's so common. It's so upanibanda, think of object right then, not of the other object as before.
Thank you, Ajahn.
It's daily life, it's common, but the understanding of the difference is there.
Yeah.
That's all.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Ajahn.
When it's forgotten, we talk about it again in different manners, to understand it clearly.
Yeah.
So is there Goccara now?
Yes, the good. That is, if one understand that the citta experience an object, and the object is a particular object, then it's Goccara.
The 10
precise.
Seeing, hearing, smelling, tasting, touching must have its own particular object, Goccara, for the 10 objects. But for right understanding, whatever is real is the object to be upanishaya, to be one's habits, to understand the nature, the reality of that object, not just the story of it.
Okay.
So it is a tipatthana which guard the moment to be pure and with understanding, develop on and on and on. Only the reality, the nature of that which appears to right understanding as no one, as just its own characteristic and its own nature. Until it's the third one, thinking more, consider more about the truth as ipanda, Goccara.
And this
Think less about, think less about other things.
And the third one is the playing the role of guarding from
Goccara.
Okay.
The second one.
Second one, okay.
Yeah.
So now, is there Goccara?
When there is understanding and with what?
What about seeing, hearing? The object
Yeah.
is Goccara, particular object
Okay.
only.
Yeah. Particular.
Yeah.
Okay.
And for the development of understanding, only the nature, the characteristic of Dhamma, Satipatthana, guarding the wrong understanding and attachment cannot be there. And the third one, it becomes habit,
Yeah, okay.
not think about other things as much as before. But there are times and conditions to consider the truth, to understand more, no matter what moment, while taking a bath or talking or any time, as Upanibandha, Goccara, the third one. So right understanding can understand the truth. With what level is there, see?
Yes, very deep, Acharn. Thank you. Thank you so much.
So is there any question now about the three Goccara?
Acharn, can I ask you, the first Goccara, it has Panyati as its object.
Panyati cannot be Goccara. It can be ārammaṇa.
What about Upanishaya Goccara?
The Upanishad Patriya, which is the Goccara, must be right understanding of the characteristic of reality, understand the truth of no one. Visible object cannot be thought about as something as before, little by little. Now, at moment of seeing so many things around, ārammaṇa, as usual. But when it's particular object to understand the truth, object of satipatthana, the same object as being ārammaṇa when there's no understanding. But when there is understanding of the object of understanding is not other thing else. It's just the same as when it's ārammaṇa, but no understanding of the truth, of its reality. But when there is the understanding of visible object as no one there at all. So it is Upanishad Goccara, not to forget, no one and no thing at all in visible object. It's quite wrong how it can be taken for a cup or a shoe or a pen, only different colors. How much ignorance until it is Upanishad Vajja, the same object, but right understanding begin to develop. So it has to be reality, not there, Panyati or anything. Panyati is not the Goccara as Buddha, develop right understanding of the truth. So it's the object of the enlightened one, Buddha, and his disciple. And
That's why you say that understanding the words is not enough to be pariyati or sachanyana. It takes more than it's not only understanding the words.
When we talk about Goccara, we talk about the object, which is not as ordinary object. That's why understanding what is Goccara, the particular object for a particular citta, like seeing, cannot experience other thing else. Its proper or its particular object has to be only visible object, not anyone. Seeing cannot see anyone. It cannot see anything. it can see only that which can be seen, a reality which can be seen. So for the 10 citta, it has its gocara, proper one, not the other. This is one meaning of gocara, and the other meaning is the gocara, which is the object of Buddha, or the Buddha to be. The same object, but the reality, the nature, the characteristic, the truth of it can be realized or can be studied little by little, to be habits, not to forget that now what is seen cannot be the door or the cup or anything. No chair, no television in what is seen. How deep it is, but how true it is. Because thinking of the shape and form, the nimitta, the sign of it, is not that which is seen at all. So the second meaning is the proper object for the Buddha to be, and the Buddha and the disciple or anyone who develop right understanding of the true nature of the object. Until it guards the moment, that moment, ignorance and wrong understanding cannot get closer to the moment at all. Until it is upanibandha, instead of thinking about other things, there are more moments of thinking about the truth, about that which is there, not yet realized. But it is the object of realization, of enlightenment to the truth of it, the Ariya Satya. The 4 Ariya Satya is there, but one by one. That's why the citta, the cetasika, and the rupa, the conditioned realities, are dukkha, arising and falling away.
Sorry, Acharn. For the third one, only refer to the moment, only refer to the moment of enlightenment, or can be before that?
It has to be understand the difference between the ordinary object, no understanding of the nature of that as it is, lopa as lopa, not moha, not dosa. See? And that is the object of the Buddha to be, and the Buddha, which enlightened the truth, and anyone, his disciple, the one who follows his teachings, develop right understanding. So it's for anyone when there is the understanding of the nature, of the truth of the object. That which is seen cannot experience anything. And that is gocara, to be habits, like upachara, see, gocara, upanisaya gocara, the first one, until it becomes a habit. Not just take it as a cup or something, but understand the truth. It's not that which you see in different moments. It's just thinking, dreaming about that as something. In truth, that which is seen cannot be anything like the shoe or the television or the pen or anything. Just the idea about what is seen by way of nimitta, by shape and form, and the sign of some of the reality.
Yeah. Sorry, Acharn, I'm a bit confused with when we learn about Rup, like Goccara Rupa, we refer to the 7 Rupa.
Different meaning, different context, yeah, altogether.
Yeah. But in here, I could hear Acharn refer to also citta and all cittasika, like all reality that can be the object of understanding. Yeah, is it correct?
And the understanding develops. So when it is the Upanishya Goccara, the Goccara is always a reality, but the understanding develops from pariyatti understanding of the reality until when it is Upanibandha Goccara, it is the direct understanding, moments of satipatthana, not just enlightenment, but any moments of satipatthana, direct understanding, is upanibandha. The reality, the object is just the same, whether it's upanisya, goccara, or upanibandha, but the degree of understanding of the goccara develops and accumulates. I think we can continue this topic next week because there's plenty more to discuss.
I'm still flu. Thank you.
Sorry
very
you had
much.
to wait, Leanne.
Yeah,
So
that's okay. That's okay.
next time, yeah.
Yeah. Thank you very much, Sarah.
Thank you, Acharn. Thank you, Sarah.
Thank
Thank
you,
you,
very
Citta.
much. Yeah,
Swadee
thank
Kapten
you.
Acharn, Swadee Kapten
Yeah, thank you very
Acharn.
much, Acharn.